Imagine returning home.
Where is everyone?
An entire colony gone.
What's that?
There was only one clue. One word carved into the wood: Croatoan. To understand this mystery, we have to travel back to the summer of 1587. Off the coast of what is now North Carolina lies a small island called Roanoke. After crossing nearly 5,000 miles of open ocean, more than 100 English settlers finally reached its shores. They weren't explorers searching for treasure. They were families, craftsmen, farmers, and children. Together, they hoped to build England's first permanent colony in the New World. The settlers wasted no time. Trees were cleared, homes were built, wooden walls rose around the settlement for protection, fields were planted, livestock was raised, and smoke soon drifted from the chimneys of their new homes. Against all odds, Roanoke began to look like a place where people could build a future. But beneath that optimism, a serious problem was already growing. Food supplies were running low. Essential equipment was becoming scarce. Without help from England, the colony could not survive. As governor of the colony, John White made a difficult decision. He would sail back to England to gather food, supplies, and more settlers. Before leaving, he promised the colonists that he would return as quickly as possible. None of them could have known that this would be the last time they would ever see him. John White expected to be gone for only a few months. But England was preparing for war. King Philip II of Spain was assembling the largest fleet Europe had ever seen, the Spanish Armada. Queen Elizabeth ordered nearly every available English ship to remain at home for the country's defense. White's mission suddenly became impossible. Days turned into months. Months became years. For 3 long years, John White could do nothing but wait. Finally, in August of 1590, he secured passage back across the Atlantic. He believed he was returning to the colony he had left behind. He had no idea. Everything had changed. After weeks at sea, John White finally saw the shores of Roanoke once again. 3 years had passed since he left the colony behind. He expected to find familiar faces waiting at the shoreline, children running between the houses, smoke rising from the chimneys, the sounds of a thriving settlement. Instead, there was only silence, no voices, no footsteps, no welcoming party, only an unsettling stillness hanging over the island. As John White stepped onto the shore, he realized something was terribly wrong. John White searched every house, every street, every corner of the settlement. There were no bodies, no signs of battle, no evidence of a desperate escape. It was as if the entire colony had simply vanished. Then, he noticed something carved into one of the wooden posts. A single word: Croatoan. No explanation, no message. Just one mysterious word, left behind by more than 100 people who had disappeared without a trace. For centuries, historians have asked the same question. Was it a clue, or was it their final goodbye? For more than 4 centuries, people have searched for an answer. What really happened to the lost colony? Over the years, countless theories have emerged. Some believed the settlers were killed by hostile tribes. Others suggested disease, famine, or even Spanish soldiers wiped out the colony. But none of these theories have ever been proven. Today, historians consider another explanation far more likely. John White had instructed the colonists that if they were forced to leave, they should carve their destination into wood. The only word he found was Croatoan. Croatoan was not just a word. It was the name of a nearby island and the home of a friendly Native American tribe that had helped the English settlers before. Modern archaeological discoveries have uncovered English tools, metalworking remains, and other European artifacts on Hatteras Island, the very place once known as Croatoan. While the mystery may never be completely solved, the strongest evidence suggests the lost colonists didn't simply disappear. They may have survived by leaving Roanoke and becoming part of the Croatoan community. The lost colony may not have vanished at all. It may have found a new home. History is full of mysteries waiting to be uncovered. If you'd like to explore more of them, consider subscribing and leaving a like. See you in the next story.